Get this cheap production set up here. 6:23 in the morning. Coffee is made.
Coffee.
Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Talk That Tony, where we talk that talk, and it's all Tony all the time. Like what I did there, little intro. Did you like it? No, maybe, whatever. Hope everybody's well today. I'm thinking about doing like a little talk show kind of thing here with my talk videos. If you've been watching me for a long time, then you know I love my talk videos where I sit down and just talk my stuff and, you know, show out sometimes, show my ass and act a fool. And I have opinions, I have thoughts, personal life, I share stuff, I don't know. Why not make it a thing, you know? I have the mornings available now, so why not make something fun out of this? Something that I think I would enjoy. So welcome to Talk That Tony. Maybe I'll do like segments and things. That'd be fun. I got a lot of background noise today. I got the dishwasher in the back. I got 90s music playing. What's up? The boyfriend got a new job, so he has to leave in the morning. So it gives me the mornings to myself. Just kind of nice, to be honest. Like, look, let me tell you. No offense, but I thrive off of the me time, okay? I don't say it enough. Me time, me time, okay? And I don't know what it is. I just feel like people not of the normal person. I feel like I'm not normal. I'm like of the arts. I always feel like the arts people have a different way of life in general. It's just something that we need to recharge, you know? Especially if you're somebody also with like energy and spiritual stuff as well, which I feel like I'm a free spirit, so you know, I'm just always thriving off of the me time because it's something that I've done from such an early age that it really molded me into my confident self, independent, where, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but I've always been the person to love just being alone, and I'm independent like that. It's been a blessing and a curse in the past, so, oh well. And it's not the same if like sometimes if someone's in the other room, like you need to have like the entire place to yourself. You just where you know everything is good. So if that makes sense. No offense. I just thrive the most off me time. So these mornings might be nice. Enjoy my cup of coffee, do my life at my pace. It's all good. It's early. It's 6:30 in the morning now. We have to get up at 4. So I'm up since 4 now every day. Going to be up at 4 a.m. every day, so we'll see. Maybe this kind of schedule will keep me motivated too. Like to do these videos because I'm excited to start this little project. Maybe if I can actually stick with it. My motivation has just been crap lately, and I'm trying. I think there's like a lot of factors into what's going on with my motivation. I know I haven't discussed much with you guys on here, and that's just part of it. I don't have the motivation for YouTube and like my videos as like I used to. One reason I guess you could say is just YouTube is not the same anymore. The videos, the newer generation is such, no offense, an F up. And it's like the people do the stupidest stuff to get like noticed and famous, and I miss my generation, like the YouTubers that I used to watch. They still make videos today, but it's just not the same. Their content has completely changed, and I feel like I'm one of the only people who still has the same content. And of course nobody watches the content. I have my small fan base and audience of people that watch, and I appreciate and love you guys dearly, more than you know. But I feel my life like the realistic life, that you could be entertaining one moment is boring the next. I'm filming, you know, going to Walmart, filming myself in the car, talking, filming this, like vlogging, and just straight up like raw footage vlogs and stuff. And I feel like people don't really go for that these days. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's like you have to be doing something stupid to be noticed, of something of harm. And these challenges, which are just not really challenges. It's like the things that entertain us these days. Now the motivation's just been personal life, personal things, work, and trying to get that motivation up, and it hasn't been working out very well. I haven't made enough time for myself or I let everything else get in the way of the things that I love. So that's where I'm at right now. One factor of that could be just where I'm living in this apartment. It's so small, and even when I lived at my parents' house, I've always been in a situation where I'm in a small space where I don't have room where things are just set out. I have to take everything out, do everything, and then I have the mindset of, okay, now I gotta edit all this, gotta take everything back down, put it all away, my laptop, tripod, this ring light that I've got here, which is not on, by the way. It's just, if I had like my own office and space where everything just stays out and open and set up, maybe it'd be different and I'd be good to actually get into the videos, you know? If I want to make a video on my camcorder, which I haven't done in who knows how long, I do all my majority on my phone because it's convenient to edit on the iMovie and just post it right there. Of course, if I had my camcorder, I have my editing software on my laptop, I can do more fun, fancy things, I guess you could say. But I have to plug in the camera to the laptop and wait for that. My slow computer as it is, so that as well doesn't help. And I could buy new things, but you know, I kind of think priorities. I don't really have that extra money to buy another camera or a laptop and equipment. You know, I need the money for the bills first. So I think priorities that way. So, and it still works. Everything works. It's slow as can be, but it works. So I'm thankful that it works in general. So it's another thing, like I'm not going to buy something if an old thing, if something I have already works. It's nice to have the next new thing, but I don't necessarily need it. The phone is just fine, but you know, it's a motivation thing is why that I use my phone more. These vloggers and stuff, they use like the professional cameras, and for one, I'm still, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. I couldn't picture myself, especially where I live, like walking around Walmart with a big ass camera, like, okay guys, like, whatever. I've done this shit for a long time, since vlogging became a real thing, you know. I got my inspiration of vlogging from iJustine, but now she don't do anything like she used to, and I miss that. She does mostly like the technology videos and stuff, which is fine. I miss her vlogs and her music videos and like the fun videos, like what happened, like the simple days where people made their spoofs and vlogs and everything's just so colorful and simple, and today everything's so technical and offensive. Everything's offensive. They're trying to like cancel culture is absolutely absurd. What are you gonna do? Who they canceled? I just saw, not Dr. Seuss, because I know they canceled some of his books. Pepe Le Pew or something. Pepe, yeah, him. And his piggies under fire. I don't know. That's all I'm seeing. Like, I don't even read the articles. I don't want to entertain the articles. It's just stupid. They're trying to cancel Grease. I'm like, bitch. That's just the times. Like, people are so like, oh my god. Like, bitch. To the moms out there, your son, your daughter is having sex at 8 years old. Okay? You think she's really going to elementary school right now? And you worried about some skunk. I don't know. I could talk all day about things like that. If I'm passionate enough about something, I'll go on and on and on. It's the beauty of me. I ramble. Ugh. Not much going on. This is like the cheap version of a podcast. I thought about a podcast, but I think you have to pay for that. Plus, I feel like it's such the thing now. It's like everybody's coming out with a podcast, and I'm like, why? My favorite podcast, which started, this podcast started way before podcasts became like a trend, is Bad Examples from Tracy and Jess from Jerseylicious. Absolutely the best bad influences you could get in the world. I love them to death. They're everything I want to be. I guess I could do like me segments. If I want to do segments, I could do like me segments. Celebrity, like hot topics. I'm trying to think. I want to be original. Like, I know everybody does like their hot topics and their gossips and stuff. Celebrity news. It can be fun. I mean, I just feel like I'm authentic with it. I don't feel like I'm these people that try to throw in random like sponsors and fake stuff. Like, oh my god. You know, before we get started with the hot topics, I'm drinking my favorite cup of coffee You know, link in the bottom, link in the description. Tony30 for 30% off your first order. You get different flavors of coffee every day. No, I would like. I mean, of course, it's a job. It's money. You know, you're getting money, and money, unfortunately, is a make it or break it in life. Which don't even get me started on that right now. It's unfortunate, okay? But if somebody wanted me to sponsor something, sure, it'd be a job. But I feel like I would find a more authentic way of doing it. Like, I'd be like, look, okay, guys, we're gonna start the video. I've got a sponsorship. I've got coffee, okay? Look, here's how it works. You get different coffees a month. You try one different every day. Look, link is in the description, Tony30, there you go. Like, I'm gonna be authentic about it. I'm not gonna be like acting like it's normal, like, well, you know, I'm really enjoying this cup of coffee. You know, though, like those Colonial Penn commercials that are complete, like, oh, ever since Sherry died, I haven't had a life insurance. Like, really fake. And a lot of the YouTubers throw in the fake, like that fake sponsorship for like a lipstick or like a beauty box. And no offense, but you know these YouTubers out there doing the most. I mean, hey, it's money. I gotta respect the hustle. I can't knock anybody down. Just like OnlyFans, I can't knock down OnlyFans because everybody is like, people are knocking that down too, of course, because it's like sex and it's money. Okay, there are people that I know that are making the bucks out of that, okay? Shoot, if I was single, let me tell you, I've thought about it a lot. Anyway, just want a simple life, guys. That's really what I want. At the end of all this crap going on in the world, cancels, culture, and the world is the worst that it's ever been. Like, so divided, the country, and everything is crazy between the politics and the pandemic and just cancel culture and everything that else that in between, the racism and just movements and LGBT and just, I just want a simple life. Like, I've really have realized that in the last few years, that I just really want a simple life. I consider myself somebody, a free spirit, go with the flow, not take life so serious. It's gotten me to where I am today, okay? I can't think so much about what I'm gonna do ahead of time and write and plan things. I can't do all that. So I'm just like, very go with the flow. If money wasn't such a thing, I would love to just, live hippie and all, headbands, yo-yo, peace be with you, in my van somewhere in the woods, a safe area where I know nothing's gonna go down, and live my life, like, I wish I didn't have to work a job that, like, and there's no, like, creative jobs right now where I could make it. Like, I have to work retail. I don't have the qualifications for like an office or, I'm not a doctor, like everything you need degrees and everything. And I don't want the normal job. I never did want the normal job. Retail is getting me by, but I have to do research because I would love something creative, like photography, of course, film, interior design, decorating, fashion, but I feel like you need school for all that. And I've looked up stuff, I've done my research, and it shows, like, you don't necessarily need school, but it helps, okay? But my roadblock now is, where do I go from there? Like, what do I do? Okay, I don't need education. Okay, I'll research and, like, get my knowledge, but what do I do then? Like, do I reach out to people? Do I look for internships? I can build a portfolio, which I've seen, which I want to do, which I can do, but like, who do I reach out to? Is it professional to do it yourself? Do you need like an agent? Like, I don't know. And every article you look up online is something different. Just like when you Google something, when you're sick and it tells you you're dying, basically, that's what this is. It's like, oh, you're gonna have no career. Google sucks sometimes. Anyway, I just hate people. The more I live, I just hate people. I can't. I love people when they are like me, when they are happy, free. Like, I am such a vibe, energy kind of person. If you're good, I'm good. If you're gonna be in a shitty mood, I'm gonna be in a shitty mood. And I have a really hard time, like, once I'm in that shitty mood, I have a really hard time just, unless you back up away from me for a bit, like, Like, I need people like me in my life. I need free-spirited people who don't take life serious. I don't have people like that around here, really. I have my select group of friends, and that's it. It's hard to make friends. You know, especially in the gay community. If you're gay, you already know about it. I mean, if you're not, you probably know about it. Like, everybody wants to hook up, you know? And you see people online that you're like, oh my God, they look like a free-spirited person. I would love to get to know them. I would love to be friends, but it don't work all like that, unfortunately. It's not as easy as it thinks. I'm a very friendly person. I can talk to anybody and be fine, but just trying to get the right vibe, you know? Does that make sense? Just rambling. I know I'm rambling. That's the Talk That Tony, where I talk that talk. I ramble all day long. I want to be hippie. Is that too much to ask for? I really feel like I've been doing that. I feel like I should do like a hippie kind of thing, like a real free-spirited kind of content on my channel, along with the same stuff that I've always done, because I don't want to change what I do. I look back at my older videos, and I miss the old times. Like, I did more skits back in the day. It was just like a different time, you know? I don't know anything about relationships. I wasn't involved in relationships or men. It was like just all Tony all the freaking time, living in my own world, doing my skits, you know? It's probably, yeah, I've just always been that person. I'm fine by myself, but I kind of have that select socialism. I don't know if that's the right term. Like, not antisocial, but like select social. Yeah, whatever. Like, I'm good, but when I leave the house, I'm like a different person. I'm just like, boom, like I'm shut down, I'm alert, I'm cautious. I feel like I'm not the same me always, unless I'm around the right crowd of the right person, the vibe is good. I feel like, okay, I can just let my guard down a bit. I've just always been that person where as soon as I leave the door, like, boom. But yeah, they have, I was looking online yesterday. I was on Pinterest because I'm a big Pinterest person. I was looking up free spirit hippie stuff, and they actually have a hippie fest that goes around the country every year. Had no idea. I would assume it wasn't really a thing last year with the pandemic, but this year everything's starting to get back to normal. There's some hippie fests coming around here in May and then June. It goes all the way to the year. I want to go to a hippie fest. It's like 10, 15 bucks like a ticket, but it's like a car show and music and merch and just other people like you, and just really embody that. And I'm just like, ugh, it would so be on my alley. Like, let me just be under the hot sun, dressed down, flowy, and just really get in with the nature and with my peoples, right? I feel like that's the person I'm becoming, really. I had the whole growing up material phase, and I'm still like that a little bit here and there, but when you think about it, it's like life, ugh, you really don't need things. You really don't. It just comes with growing up. When you're young, you think, oh, I need everything. Oh, money, clothes, the labels. And I'll be honest, you know, I'm about the labels and like my fashion. I'm big into fashion. I'm all about like wearing expression. So I love my fashions, prints, labels. Like, what are you gonna do? But I'm more simple than I've ever been. Like, I'm just very go with the flow. And it's been an issue in my relationships in the past, because who I've been with, people that I've been with are just take more serious a little bit and think about the future a little bit more, and which nothing nothing wrong with that. It's just there's different people for everybody, you know. I can be friendly. I don't think I can have a relationship with somebody that is like that. Is very like about the future and like, oh my God, like, oh, I gotta do this by 30, I gotta do this by 35, like, oh my God, like, just, we shouldn't be living by a time frame. Because I feel like when you're older, you're gonna wish you did more things unrestricted like that. You're restricting yourself within a time frame, and I don't feel like it always works out. But if that's your thing, hey, I'm gonna respect your hustle. So it's just not necessarily my thing. I know when to take things serious, and I know when to put things into play and into, I guess, a time frame or whatever, realistically, but without thinking ahead. I live in the moment and plan it out as I go, and it's worked out for me. So whenever somebody has a problem, it's worked for me. It may not work for you, but it works for me. Anyway, should we do a celebrity segment? I don't know what really been checking much of the news for celebrities. Free Britney. Britney needs to be freed. Kim and Kanye are getting a divorce, which their marriage lasted longer than I thought, honestly. I feel like they're completely different people. I don't watch the Kardashians. I don't follow the Kardashians like that, so I don't know really who they are together other than what I see in pictures. He's just cuckoo. Like, he needs to be put in a mental hospital. Like, I feel like something's really cuckoo with him, but I don't know. Kim will be okay. She'll be fine on her own, and she deserves a better looking man, somebody who's more successful and all there. I think Kim will be just fine. Money's not an issue for her, so I think she'll be just fine financially. The kids are set for life. I mean, they're canceling their show, of course, their last season, but I feel like something's in the works, though. I don't think the Kardashians can just go away. They've made their permanent mark in the world, obviously, since the sex tape days. If anything, I think Kylie and Kendall are gonna, they're representing the Kardashians now. You know, the older sisters retiring, but you know, Kylie's just getting started. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow them like that, so I don't know exactly what they're doing. But of course, that's like the biggest stories that I hear is like Kardashians, divorce, last season. Other than that, I don't like do much else with that, you know. All right, that's enough of celebrity intake. Could do like home stuff. I could do a fashion. I bought 2 new shoes yesterday. I could do like a little fashion segment. We'll start slow, and then once I work up a plan for these little talk videos, we'll see what we do. Give me 1 sec. All right, this is the fashion segment. Welcome, fashion. I love my fashion. It's all about expression. I wear me. Okay. So went to Aldo yesterday. I bought 2 pair of shoes. The one in our mall's closing down. Another thing we could talk about another day, where like everything is just closing down. It's just unfortunate, you know. Aldo's closing down for the 2nd time, by the way, in this mall. They closed and they had a lease disagreement, but I didn't think they were coming back because they're really expensive, and they came back and now they're shut down again. So I bought 2 pair of shoes. They're actually really fun summer shoes. They're normally $85 shoes that were on sale for $18.95, I believe. I haven't bought a pair of Aldo shoes since 2016. I bought my most expensive pair of shoes ever, $250. That shit went right on a credit card. I bought them for when we went to Vegas. I was like, I need some nice shoes. I bought 2 pair of shoes that day. They were both like $250. Oh my God. This shoe is my absolute favorite shoe. It's just a very tropical print shoe. Like I am a sucker for tropical shoes or tropical print. I just love it. I love the I don't know what this is called, but it's like that trim, that tiki trim. I call it tiki trim. And it's on the inside as well, like that rope, looks like rope kind of thing, but it's like a flat. It's kind of dressy, kind of casual. They had a dress shoe, like the real, like with the heel and everything, like the dress shoe of this. But I don't get dressed up like that as much, so I wouldn't know when to wear that. But this is more like an everyday casual shoe that you can wear. And I absolutely love it. I don't know if Aldo's closing down altogether, like everywhere, or if they're just gonna be online. Just select stores are closing down, but you can get these shoes. They are the Selenia. If you need a product number, just like leave a comment, I'll give you the product number. I love these. You can probably wear these with your classic tropical prints, black, white. I'd even maybe pair this with a blue because there's blue flowers on there, like a little pop, you know? But I absolutely love these. You know, I'm a sucker for tropical anything. This shoe's a little bit more simple, but it's nice. It's the same kind of shoe, that classy, casual shoe. But this is more of a beachy shoe to me. It's kind of got that nautical look, the blue and white ropey material, same trim and everything. I used to have a pair of these, but I lost them. I bought them from H&M years ago, and I lost one shoe. I don't know what happened to the other shoe. So I'm excited to have a pair of these again. These are Selenia as well. So $18.98 I paid, actually. They're really cute. They're just really a simple shoe, you know. That's the fashion segment. And I think I might end the video on that note. You know, my video is about 30 minutes long, pre-edit, so probably when I edit this down, it's gonna be maybe 20 something minutes. I stutter a lot. Like in between these videos, I've mentioned this before in other talk videos, when I edit this video, I edit out a lot, like in between. If I take long pauses, of course, if I stutter a lot sometimes, I have slight twitches that I'll edit out. I smack my lips sometimes when I talk. I edit all that out. I don't want you to see the real me. No, but some things are embarrassing, so I try to edit some of that out, and I'm open about that. So I don't know. We'll see where this takes us, you know. I could do collab videos if somebody wants to be featured in this video. Like it could be like a real talk show kind of thing, and maybe this will be my foot in the door for a career. I'll get my own podcast and my own show and producers, and somebody will sponsor, and I'll be like, "Good morning, bitch." Like that TikTok, "Good morning, bitch." Oh God, don't get me started on TikTok. Well, yes, thank you for watching, guys. Hold on. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate everybody that watches me. I know I don't post regularly, or much. I don't know if you like the content. I know some of you comment about my life and stuff, following my life, so I appreciate that. It's just a big journey. I'd like to think I'm as open as I can be. I can be, you know, I'm open, I'm honest. So I appreciate you guys watching me, keeping up with me. I'm a hot mess. I'm a ball of energy. What can I say? Even at 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. So stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube. You know, I've got social media, so you know, follow me if you want. And that'd be that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.